Not remarkable April in 1209 West was that during Daybreak 2. It is the day after the Army's Academy Festival. Calvard Republic presents your office the world announcer starting plane. The third president of the Calvard Republic program host.
For the past 2.5 years, we've been preparing. Slowly and surely, behind the scenes. And now, it brings me great pride to announce an initiative that will blaze a trail to the future of not just Calvard, but all Zemuria. This bold new plan will be known as Project Startaker. What lies beyond the sky is the last great frontier for mankind, a threshold none in all recorded history have been able to cross. Yet we will extend our reach past the atmosphere and leave behind a satellite that will help us realize manned spaceflight. As many of you may know, for over a century, a mysterious phenomenon has been slowly reducing Zemuria's eastern reaches to a wasteland. It has been theorized that observing the affected areas from the proper vantage point could provide valuable clues to a solution. Further, the benefits of a communication satellite are unmistakable, particularly in terms of expanding the Orbital Net's video capabilities. Make no mistake, this will usher in an era of innovation in economics and industry, the likes of which we've not seen since the Orbital Revolution.
That's a big word, alright? How integrate incredible the idea of many listeners find themselves drawn in by passion, aspiration, and the Republic's strength. The current age was a lot of uncertainty and the thought forcing a platform resonate deeply with many. And then as his bold initiative, President unveiled an incredible new facility to the world.
Deep within the Ishgal Mountains, in the southern reaches of central Zemuria. It is here, in the area once known as Conlone, that we've built a launch site for our rockets in a secluded basin. I present to you Zeku Space Base, the stage upon which we will reach the stars and home of our newly established aerospace force.
The message to lead the operation was General Daniel Herring, Calvard Republic military force. For detailed brief static would come directly from him.
The first phase will involve the launch of a communication and observation satellite via the orbital rocket, Independence 2. With the satellite in orbit, the second phase will see us launch a dummy unit in order to confirm pilot safety for a proposed manned spaceflight.
How does that work again? Measuring
Results
oxygen.
from the dummy unit meet expectations. We will move to our final phase and launch a rocket containing the first astronaut.
First
Our
astronaut.
candidate for this historic first manned flight is an ace pilot from the Calvardian Air Force. Recipient of the Winged Silver Star Medal for her valor in the war. Major Emilia Haring.
Emilia.
Hello, I am Major Emilia Haring of the Aerospace Force. Being chosen for this role is the greatest honor of my life. And it'll be a heck of a lot more fun than war.
It has a wild speed, alright?
Setting aside the necessity of national defense, I'm in agreement that it's much better to look to the future than to conflict. A goal this ambitious would typically be expected to take upwards of half a year, but you have my word that we'll do it in only 4 months. The initial satellite launch will occur 1 month from now. People of Calvard, no, of all Zemuria, let us reach out and grasp this continent's future together!
Damn, he's inspiring if nothing else.
She's amazing.
Going to space?
Only President
The
Rampart could do
presidential
something
office
like
will
this.
release more info on the space program at a later date.
So this is what my father has been working on behind the scenes.
I know they said it was going to be a big announcement, but I never could have seen that coming.
Space? You can even go all the way up there?
It shouldn't be completely impossible, but it'd take some major technological breakthroughs.
Yup. Earthen took many years. And by Earthen, I mean our world take many years. They just did that in like what, 2 or 3 years?
Why is putting a satellite up there such a big deal? Doesn't Marduk have a bunch in orbit already?
Yes, but all of those are low-altitude models that function within the atmosphere.
Ah,
For one to be set in orbit outside of the atmosphere would indeed be a historic feat.
Right. And this explains why Ikaruga had the eastern mountain range sealed off.
Oh.
They are projector of project both in info and FT.
So in the end, those cagey bastards were hired by the president to keep things under wraps. What are the odds this whole thing turns into a huge pain in the ass?
Damn near 100%. A huge national project, even bigger than the Zypha, announced out of nowhere? Ridiculous amounts of Mira and info are gonna be swirling around this thing. Both the public and underworld will be thrown for a loop. Swin and Nadia might be gone for now, but I got word from Master that he'll be back soon. Till then, we'll just have to handle all the 4 SPGs that are gonna come our way with our current group.
Got it.
I'll work on upgrading the orbital connection then. Oh, but aren't things going to get busy for you at school again, Agnes?
Well, a little, yes. We've decided that Albert will be our candidate for the student council election.
It's friend living or graduating.
So I'll have to help out with that a bit every so often, but I intend to spend as much time here as I'm able.
I'll also pitch in when I can. Though it seems like I'll be busy with a few things in Liberal and some other places.
Damn, Libo. Wonder how guys look.
I'll monitor any information coming in from Marduk as best I'm able.
That'll be a big help, thanks. Betting there'll be plenty involved with this whole space operation, just like Ikaruga. Speaking of, Renee's not gonna give me anything, but I might be able to get something from the guild through Elaine.
Yup.
Hey, don't forget about me! I've got plenty of time to help now that we've finished the shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
The announcement was a big surprise, but I'm glad I can work with everyone like this again.
I wonder if Yuri's gonna get caught one day.
This means I'll need to pay attention to news about the Genesis, and whatever Dad is planning, though.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Agnes? Is everything okay?
Wait, this disease resonate again.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking that I'll have to really give it my all from here on. Oh, right. Hey, Fairy, before things get too busy, how about we go and look at some new clothes together? For real? I'd love to!
I really want to go too, but I couldn't possibly say it out loud.
Aaron is helping. They not so wholesome looks.
What are you getting all red in the face for? I'll come along too, so no need to be shy about it.
In that case, as the resident movie star, I'll coach you all in the latest fashions.
What am I gonna do with you all?
It seems like things are about to become quite lively around here.
A segment past and the scene change news was made by the update created to space program, working alongside Gilvan and his crew, help a number of incidents that would otherwise have slipped through the cracks. I wonder, what are those incidents? With May's arrival came a student cancellation at Aramis Academy. Yeah, fans, out. In section of its impression, the next space for first phase comments. Use test to orbit orbital rocket Independence 2. We are back here again. Is that cooling water? Yep, we already seen this before. As I went on, the other member group made a return to office. Every members included. Oh my god. Ow. Yup. Queen Nadia and Lapis are still around. I was even able to finally meet with a friend and catch up in the rehearsing convo for the first time in a while. Yeah, my eyes on King Kate. Wonder what shit is on. I do have a 3S lost once again. Number of voice speed skyrocket. The help of all his assistants already busy our next rain. Viewers are able to catch the pressure end of month. At that time, Bogart had to leave Connection business 3 days after his departure. Oh, he got news. Remember the group called Co-op now inviting to participate in a live combat by the HQ in Orange State. Oh. What does a nest have? Yep, something starts alright. And so, back to the. Oh no.
Really was a surprise. I had heard you accepted a contract with Marduk to test their new products, Crow. But I never expected to find that you had as well, Rufus.
Well, it's not like I'm an employee here or anything. I'm just a freelancer. So I'm in kind of the same boat as that Arkride guy.
Wonder.
But I was just as surprised to bump into Mr. Man in Black here. Turns out he signed on at about the same time as me.
The last I had heard,
Your group was traveling all over the continent, using the Republic as a base. Is that right?
I wonder where's the best?
Alas, I couldn't exactly waltz back into Erebonia now, could I? So, we've been traveling around the Republic, the northern countries, the Free Cities, and the Central Eastern countries. And once Meister Jorg joined up with Marduk, we were able to make a connection here through him.
Wait, he works for Marduk now, really?
And it's thanks to that I was able to upgrade to a new body. This body really is a technological masterpiece. It can even let me get drunk.
Oh no! Why are you doing this?
That certainly is amazing, but, isn't it a bit too early for you to start drinking?
Far too early in my opinion.
Agreed. I think that should wait until you're a grown-up. Let's say, about the same time Nadia's old enough to drink.
Complications.
Well, I guess it's okay if it's the same as Nadia.
Sheesh, you may look a bit bigger, but you haven't changed much at all on the inside.
Speaking of Swin and Nadia, you mentioned they'd returned home?
Right. The two of them are originally from Remiferia. Though, it's a shame neither has any family left there to visit.
Oh, so that backstory have some basis after all. But Rufus may be lying out his ass again. That's his trait after all.
Still, running into a divine blade and 2 church members here is one thing. But I sure didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd be meeting both C the First and C the Second over there.
Ah, yeah, this is the first time we saw both of them since, what, Reverie?
Agreed. Both of those gentlemen were at the center of great upheavals in the Empire and Crossbell, only a handful of years ago. Not only that, but it's clear that they each have top-level combat potential.
You know, between them and Mr. Spriggan here, Marduk really went out of its way to go after the cream of the crop when it comes to shady dudes.
Lumping me in with them, huh? Well, I can't even really argue against that.
Oh, don't even worry about it. They're all just external contractors. It's not like they're official Marduk employees or anything. Besides, we've all got some skeletons in our closets, right? Guys like them understand a little give and take better than most.
Here at Marduk, fairness is a core policy.
In addition, by cultivating working relationships with such individuals, we build a more robust crisis management network.
Makes sense. The more contact you have, the more info you have.
In fact, our technical cooperation with the Septian Church is born of this same philosophy.
The Church?
I suppose I won't reject such a stance out of hand.
Yeah, if us church folk are making use of hollow and shard technology, then we indirectly benefit from it too.
But Qasim, that can't be the only reason for today's test and all the other stuff you're doing, can it?
Ah. Right. You've gone through your adornment ceremony. So tell me then, Farida, how do you see all this?
I still haven't learned enough about the latest technology or political stuff. But as an honorary substitute priestess of the Kruga, I'm slowly learning how to see the big picture a bit better. Like that big announcement the Republic made back in April, for example. Since then, it's become a great flame, fed by the breath of many and causing a strong updraft.
Updraft?
And many people, both good and bad, are looking to ride this draft upwards.
Also,
So the reason you called us here for this test should have something to do with all that, shouldn't it?
Fairy, you're really something else.
Wow, Lee. You're one of the Kruga, is that right?
Seems like our young girl grew up while I was away.
Well, she's the one with the most potential to grow, after all.
Indeed. Watching her do so has been a treat.
Don't forget those thoughts and feelings. They are, more than anything else, the most important quality for a priestess.
really? Yeah. The first time has seen Shorahis, a brother to Fairy.
They may even help you find your own way in the tumultuous draft to come.
Huh?
My apologies for making you wait, everyone. It may not be much, but I've prepared a humble repast for you to show my gratitude for your continued friendship. We have available handmade finger foods, sandwiches, first flush tea, as well as freshly roasted coffee. We also have a selection of sweets from all over the continent, starting with dried fruits from Valis. Please enjoy.
Someone will like this?
No freaking way! They even got stuff from that famous place in Le Mans!
Oh my god, Ben.
Hooray! I'm just going to have to try them all.
Damn, 2 pizza pot.
I've come to expect such passion for sweets from Lapis. But,
Let me guess. Mr. Spriggan's got a major sweet tooth, too.
He most definitely has a certain enthusiasm for desserts, yes.
He even started writing a sweets review blog on the net recently.
It really?
Yup. Definitely a hardcore sweet tooth.
Come on, man. Ain't you supposed to be some back alley problem solver? Live up to the reputation a little.
Given that both of us have died before, I bet we have a fair bit in common. What do you say we get to know each other better?
Interesting proposition.
I'm not worthy of your regard, but I would love to speak with you, Mr. Zeman.
Look like things kind of for now. Best get to slip out some info. Pretty let this chance slip by. We got folks from the Trails the Excalibur Rail, of course, well, hiring church member, and Marduk too, of course. Still, best to keep things casual for the time being. Mate, especially like, we are planning on bringing our additional dish later. Look forward to that as well. Today's meal team are high tea, light snack and sweet we have prepared. Particular, the sweets are sourced from famous stores in various countries across the area. Hope you enjoy them. Butler, what food is to your liking, Mr. Arkride? You bet you can have a great selection going on here. Or can we lay out so we won't get tired of eating the same sweet over and over again without the drinks. Quite glad to see you are enjoying it. If you like, please take this well head it front for the capital. So tạm biệt one. On each of the several times, half of you. Biggest games in general had to grasp the scale and organization like this. Also just enjoy myself for the time being. We watch you last this with Arkride. Already have favorable weather this year. Harvest being bountiful. Also offering fresh fruit juice as an alcoholic option. Please enjoy. If you like me to cut your piece, anyone don't hesitate to ask me the Arkride. They got him dead by name. Lopsy, say, music. How to those kind of beat? Hey, alright, make it around already. How admirable, this is indeed a proud opportunity to expand your horizons. They might have brought enough both front and back, but our host here failed incentive with a crowd he scattered to dominance, one active, one retired, the crew from Thors. And tutorial as in big shot version even exist anymore. Overkill for our combat tech and very if you ask me. Haha, always a point critic, aren't we? As you are already aware, Madoc has the privilege of entering a tech alliance with a Holy City. Big contract for security and insisting a great deal of prolapse on sci-fi and strateg with the reason better F separation. How far Kevin and Mr. Simon here were procured to participate in today's test. As to speak, what we like to have the Holy City Foundation with respect to the war. Where that test be an usual motive to have my gratitude for the ocean test. To that this is a without an agenda. Hope you can consider it for info. Both message statement call for proactive approach to public preaching or innovation. Yeah, take to include, yeah, they are gonna make some more money. And to help that for me, we are impressive enough. This is the sort of thing that blurs the boundaries of reality altogether. The concept behind its development actually we had a theoretical framework and said that allows to bring to fruition. Scale scales, spatial mapping are required limit. They can it as present. Notwithstanding when present side by side with virtual reality serving of this nature isn't to make waves the world over. In that both the church and the Foundation have now been brought on, leaving very curious as to direct angle. Ahaha. Very least, I am not other nefarious. Oh my god, Bogart got him to the wall. That's the intimidation that toward art can often someone control tonight this part of balance. Yep, even now Commander and the rest of structure can hold hell to him. If science say the only person who could right now would be none other than Her Holiness, the Pope. By that you mean a event. Have you ever brought a smaller child than in upright? It will not extend to those members of yours whom appear to have another business to attend to granted. So of painstaking effort hope to protest her to establish combat and air tech. That's how it is. And let's be panels right now. Try his college credit requirement to deal with. The real would have offered that info so we might found through. Those trade, there are all this now hip team to run down when we are back in the capital. Captainship, recent master will just feel it. Indeed, unnecessary should take to it like water. Without prioritize by your lonesome cabin. Across the square, I can understand, but one would at least expect to have brought risks along. Guessing you probably already heard master about that. They have another 4 out. For the arterial side of things. Alright, train time's over. Cover on a neutral basis only. It must be busy. Arterial side of things, huh? Is that have a faint idea cortisol from grapevine. Darling must add our copy version. That's with incorporating the side-by-side into your core system. The short on the top 6 graph you mean about time with how audit it must be. Chris, a childhood friend, right? One would someday say you are always under. Ah, which means a 2-prong attack me. Huh? Yeah. You and master go way back, so I don't think you are one at this typo. Not like he taught me martial art. He can't use it. When I first became dominant, he helped me how to control my stick. And everyone else was so intimidating. I was keeping an eye on you, just concerned about how you were. Nothing else to but to retrieve it into you. Make sure that you wouldn't do anything you would come to regret. Clean up. Dominion means something you have to watch out for. Your direct disciple would be Celis Leon. I hate Dominion too. You want to receive yours, right? Been instructing guys before he became a Dominion too. Naturally, your others as well. Dawaji and Abbas both learned the cool style straight from Master Burger. Yeah, I know they know martial art, but now we know. What is polished up his thinking so much since then, made into his own style altogether. We puts into perspective how much influence Master has in the church. I'll be an unofficial disciple, but I'm glad I had the chance to learn from him. He will end up crossing path eventually, but so isn't how I expect it to go. It may have on another forest be not doing a Marduk training exercise. make you wonder how all of us yourself included end up being part of this bizarre get-together. Besides just collaborating on tech, got something to with us in the church too. Wonderful twist of fate to be able to converse with both you and Kevin like this. Love to get all my disciples together someday. Otherwise have a nice long chat if possible. Honor and all, but that thing enough to make me claustrophobic, letting me off the hook for that one. Poor guy. You and Mr. Demon both tend to read too deeply into our intentions. I will set your mind at least writing of cooperation with the church and the foundation. As well as the person discovering. Understand that this not motivate my personal operation again. Grateful you could react a little bit. No thanks. Not being about personal operation again means you have got to be hiding something even shadier. Doesn't seem like he's lying about the purpose of this exercise. Damn it, can never get a read on him. What are these guys really up to? Athena. I'm Mr. Arkride. How's the devil? About the top row of the Bruce concern me what my gossip fodder. You are Orion, right? Can say you two and the Lager trio. It's happened, been incredibly friend over my related business for a short while. And I have shared some correspondence as well in to Miss Rosenberg. Oh, Lapis. As such, opportune time to create any further matter that pertain to the don't say. Both us on the other hand already share personal ties. All my foundation of fresh and basics. You didn't like it? How could I ever forget? After you have come to hardly even about the pawn days because you were back then. You saying so? Don't thank you there. Keep my notes to myself though. Probably for the best. You were both allied adversaries throughout the war after all. Interesting. Nice to meet you in person itself. Overcome for one Rufus A. Way to answer your name though. You might just for you Abraham no one looking. Wish you doubt what you may have these days. Now to play make the for the Spriggan acquaintance after my living trails of activity in Edith. Oh, what is he doing in Edith? I remember back in the ending. I was going from an ex-big like yourself. More importantly, you really came in touch with my power in his last moments. Getting a chance to give him one for yourself, but lucky enough but bring Mario along to the same with the cherry on top. That was a heartfelt goodbye. Even after cutting between Nadia's this. Leave me a deck I'm to pay you back for. Alright. May repaying my own personal debt to the man. You do say that for one so sweet while you pay the additional obligation or duty. True, he has to pay debt to people a lot. Have you so indirectly beholden to me is a tad discomforting. Yet that's one I was talking to a most shameless opportunist of the area. Would turn this up another point of fair when it should. Now it doesn't cross my boundaries that I was set in his place. Do you not? Evidently we are more compatible than I gave us credit for. As I hate to admit it, we are afraid surprisingly open-minded to deal with Rufus so freely. Those who do tend to end up being casual into something of our use with benefit. Now I suppose those tendencies have changed somewhat ever since he met Lapis, Nadia and Sweet. It does sound not as with Mr. Abreu, but your assessment of Mr. Abreu is correct. If we have our sector pure of may works, be it the church or otherwise, opportunities we present in doing so may well prove more significant than the training itself. Networking, baby! Have become somewhat indebted to Marduk company in a way. Some of my connection with the Master women or test of them has framed me as a New York freedom. Being said, I have my own thoughts concerning Marduk. Along for the right for time being. Intend to hear that you have been entrusted with a great major responsibility as an inspiration, Mr. Brian. Quite impressive, especially considering you are also part of the TOS Strategic Research Lab. Thank you very much. You think I'm quite as efficient with reset? Take care of your tasks for Marduk while working at Arkride Solutions. Yeah, there are few of many talents. You wish I may need to follow up on your assistance in the future with regard to my new responsibilities. I hope to work together with you again when the time comes. Yes, of course. New responsibilities, sir. For the control earlier, you are a very open-minded person, Mr. Arkride. Seems like you have some strength with that. when it comes to dealing with people like Rufus, so we can take this opportunity to build a good working relationship in the future. While I may not fully understand what my employer is trying to accomplish here, this will be good provide an opportunity for you to strengthen your relationship with the people of Thor's and the Second Church. Alright, this will prove invaluable to your future work. Where would have Harry and Ben? Let's have to rest first. No, stop. I already have. Hello there, Arkride. Anything tasty? What are the streets that you are out to conquer the confectionery world one street at a time? Not the way I would have faced it, but sure. For you little lady, then Sweden weren't kidding when they said you could pack it away. For my job, what our way to convert it or to no comparable energy at all. Not to us to way back when, but smash grow a few sizes even. If you wanna keep the feet coming to see how much more she can warp down. Yeah, lapis, about happy roast chicken or Slater in gravy. Moving on. She'll meet Treasure, Brush. Again, Costa and Miss Herschel told me so many times that this feel more like a real. Alright, I'm feeling here and there about you two. Don't cry, the edge on me there given the name is read during that incident. The miss? I remember that side quest. No hard feelings. I was doing something in your business at the time. You were schooling behind the curtain. You appear as a stranger, especially with an animal like that. It's an honor. We are around the same age too, right? Not sure how much you have already got onto my position, but right now run a freelance contracting office in the free city of Thousand. Office? Alone? Yeah. It's another Spriggan in the free city. You need a friend, give a ring, yeah? Nice little offer sent all the way around too. I see that most of the job you take must be bigger in scale than my usual fare. What can go wrong? Maybe a two-way street with the audio. The arena unsung hero or villain. How much you will whatever errand you end up also unsung hero here get what's going on though. Sorry. A card we have to keep close to our chest. What card? Let to know we can rely on each other for help in the case of not to mention a bit you already have certain frequency common. Here discipleship. Oh, the Divine Plate of Silver. Once just our name drawer, you have got my corners. Watch your step or look at that cosplay you saw earlier. You drag you into a fight if the last thing she does. Keep in mind, for all the improvement I've made. I ran it last year, right? Must be some real serious business. This is your takeaway. When things are set up this time around, we are pretty in for a close brush, even closer depending. On that note, I got a request for you, alright. As you get the rest of your solution, crew can take Princess your plate in the traditional for a bit. You nuts, haven't even heard a peep from her for over 2 months now. He's hitting on her. Yeah, he's that me. That time was when she tried to make for eating the half-ass to he whoopsie. At least some everyone you mean. Tell myself, I reward and compress the boot. That was an inside job. Wait, weren't you still in shock from back then? More later to him than the story suggests were not intended. First apparently the city we should be our thoughts about. In case and trust this from our left. You know that boy of yours is resting, like for lack of a better word. I saw you in that shop body before. This funny to me. Thanks, glad everyone lucky. I wait to show it off to Canada too. What if they will excited when they see how much I've grown? We haven't seen them see what that new body have. Oh, they were on their way back home, so timing out. Also me and very soon. I wait to see the look on their faces. They're talking about Some kind of reason, right? Wonder what those kids. Or it was decided to leave my peers to the president. Bring up alongside everyone else like this. Like I'm really alive. Love it. More than anything, I feel like I'm walking through time with Spinneria. I believe you will know my fellow disciple caught by the network. They have deal with the guild and your favorite fellow Kevin over there. And end up like this way on purpose. Open with the guild just because of my work there. Elaine. As the rumor of your graduate or the famous beauty in the guild are true then. Wonder, for your other travel friend, how much do you guys already know me? Think you don't have anything to care about that for I say this at the moment. Bây giờ là ever lately, how you get in touch with the guy? Serendipity hả? I mean consider, what to be? Get to that project of that might have something to it, or we were invited. Invited by the cow, what is government? Me. But not you from to and fee on a very meet in person. But now if we will ever get a chance to cooperate, but what we do, we acquaintance in common, go beyond just my fellow disciple. Might not exactly be correct, suppose you could say we are in the book, being pops up on board or radar. Should we had some near miss in the past battle. Everyone got their own sharing witness, really on the case of for each other. What do you think? I wonder if they are gonna go the own route or if they're gonna tag along with Ben because like two protagonists together is a bit much. In an Green crowd we tag along with and David do first to swing to full progression. Passing mark. Here that you have great by your predictive for the cultural. You think so? What have been restarting to feel like hell at whatever my team are to do. Your grasp on the battery is optimal. Over rely on the auras close by to inform your actions. Remember in a cruel warrior. You must throw in the flame of the war zone and tell them into a godly roar of lightning a separate yet beyond you. Huh? You're way too hard on me, Kasim. Oh dear. That sister laborer or in combat mode, can they talk about something more? I don't know, pretty appropriate. That's a cruel way for ya. Become more of a typical brother sister relationship. So, not combat or training. Go favorite also at the last New Year's festival. You're the favorite engines. Why hit me? Think ever see nothing before. Wait, she was there. Can't even picture it. You were the best New Year festival though, eh? No, I didn't have in my hunches. You're going to meet the boyfriend parents as a holiday homecoming. Must be very serious. Damn, she's dating the fraud? Come on. I don't and the crew have a partnership that also equal got new for this and as to this, we present otherwise. We've been going steady for about 3 years now. You gave us about time to introduce me. Oh dear. That long already? Damn, the fraud head. Chris? 2 years older than Reset, right? That's still pretty young, but you sure ain't anymore. If you are dating in the workplace, and they are on and off the clock, man, what I wouldn't give to you. You should prioritize your own private affairs before making spot of others. Oh dear, don't mean to just putting the self above all else, but there are some fields in which a fulfilling personal life will directly impact one's performance. For our science and coolant expertise, for instance, take out the first video undertake. Can't do that. Curious about that part, fans like myself. Again, Alien used to go our school. Get out of town, heard he's in the press for it. War or post what? Very, I swear with the sword maiden. Now if that don't beat damn. Come back. Oh, little more in depth on your relationship status, huh? Nice, so really that. Heard my insurance. Now feel free to speak up so happy.